Good morning. So this week, today, I thought we would do a little vlog and I would just take you along with me on my day. Today we have my dad stopping over to drop off some stuff that we bought from him. We bought some scaffolding from him, which is great because we are getting started on some exterior work for our house. And we definitely need scaffolding, and he was getting rid of it anyway, so we bought that from him. So he's dropping that off this morning, and I think he might be bringing donuts, which is always exciting. Donuts are always good. And then I have a Zoom meeting. I have been working on restuccoing our house. I think I'm going to do a whole other video like more specifically about that, but basically parts of our house need to be restuccoed. So I have been working on that little bits at a time. I have some computer work to do, all the fun stuff. So yeah, I just thought I would take you along. And right now we are just like getting ourselves together, and Dutch is, taking her early mid-morning nap, as we like to call it. Hey Dutch. Look at that face. She really does not like to be disturbed when she's napping, which is all the time. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get moving. So I had kind of an interesting morning. My dad stopped over and dropped off some stuff, but I also talked to him for a while. And then I had that Zoom call, and it just ended up being a lot of information this morning about a lot of different things and a lot of different sort of decisions I need to make or at least think about and stuff like that. And so just a lot in my brain at the moment. Because I work from home and I freelance, I oftentimes don't really talk to people for like days at a time. Besides, I might talk on the phone to my family or whatever, a little bit here and there, but not like a lot. And I'm an introvert, so that works out well. But it's just funny because then it felt like, oh my gosh, so much at once. And it was great. It was a lovely morning, but I just have a lot going on in my brain at the moment. I think I'm actually going to do some housework. I think I'm actually going to clean out our gutters on the one part of our house. Not all of them, because they're all in bad shape. They need to be completely replaced. They're just in bad shape in general. But I am trying to kind of finish up that one wall on our house so that I can test it for paint colors for the exterior of our house, and I'm hoping that I can use that wall as sort of a test spot so that I can live with it for a little while. I have some ideas. I want to paint them, live with them for a while, see how I feel. That way I can hopefully make a real decision about the exterior colors of our house and all of that stuff. Maybe cleaning out gutters does not sound fun. It's probably not fun, but whenever I have just like a lot going on in my head, it really helps me to do something like really physical. And I just ate lunch, so I am not ready to do like a workout yet. I do think I'm going to go for at least a run later, but not ready for a workout at the moment. But I definitely think that just getting my hands dirty and getting some work done will feel kind of good. So we're gonna do that.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through, no limit to what we can do.
Good morning, friends. So last night, by the time I got done my workout and went for a little walk with Dutch, speak of the devil, literally. By the time I was done all of that, I was just so exhausted, like physically, mentally, everything. I just was like really tired. And so I got a shower, got myself cleaned up, and kind of just crawled right into bed. To be honest with you, I watched some Stranger Things. I am catching up on the new season. Frank's been away, and the last few nights I usually read when he's away, but I've actually been doing a lot of audiobooks, so during the day as I'm working on stuff, by the time I kind of crawl into bed at night, I feel like my brain has been a little bit full. And so the last few nights I've actually been in the mood to watch some TV. So I've been watching just like one or two Stranger Things. So today I am trying to decide what I want to do. So my instinct is actually, I'm still feeling a little bit of anxiety at the moment, if I'm being honest. So my instinct is to like go thrifting and just do something I love, but I have work to do. So I think this morning we're gonna sit down and we're gonna do some work and we're gonna plan some things out. I also have some video stuff I want to shoot. I have some DIYs that I have been like halfway through for a few weeks now. Like I started some of them and then just haven't finished them. And so I think I should try to do those because they're not like that big of a deal. Like they won't take that long. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do those. But anyway, it's always a little bit hard when you're in sort of a weird mindset where you have a lot you're sort of working through, and it can be really hard to like focus, at least for me. But I think we're gonna just try to stick with the routine that I've been doing lately, which has been to do like all of my computer work and my planning, and then sort of dive into any, you know, videos I have to take and stuff like that, and then sort of have the afternoon to where I can either work on house stuff or I can do some thrifting or, you know, whatever. The afternoons are a little bit more, I try to leave those a little bit more flexible to figure out whatever I need to do. So I think we're gonna just get started there. Just to stick to our routine, get some stuff done, and then we will figure out what our next steps are. Okay, so quick change of plans. I did do some work and I got one of my DIYs started. But my sister, she was thinking about going down to the beach today, and I have not been to the beach this year. I was there once for my husband's pickleball tournament, but I didn't even walk out on the beach. And so she is going and she's taking my niece and nephew and she invited me. So I have really been trying to take advantage of the place that I am currently in and sort of just jump at opportunities when they show up. And I was looking for a little bit of an escape today anyway, like I mentioned. So, you know, I'm going to spend some time with her and go to the beach. I'm very excited. Like I said, I haven't been to the beach yet, so I'm just excited to go. So let's go. Show me.
It's a rock.
Oh, that's cool. Hello. So I just got back from the beach, which is why I'm giving this one a little extra attention, because she's been home alone all day, and I could tell when I got back that she was a little miffed at being left out today. But anyway, had a lovely day at the beach. I am still covered in sand, but that's okay. I hit Target on my way back, and the beach went a little bit longer than I thought, which is cool, but I was like, I should think about what to have for dinner. I was thinking I still have the turkey taco mixture in my fridge that I had for lunch yesterday and the day before, and most dinners this week too, and it's delicious and it's great. It's got like turkey, taco seasoning, lots of veggies, and I've just been making burrito bowls all week with it, which is great. Are you hot? Should I put you down? But anyway, so I was thinking that it would be nice to kind of mix things up and still use it, but maybe change things up a little bit. So I got some tortillas and some salsa verde sauce and some cheese, and I just thought we could make some enchiladas. I don't make enchiladas like ever. So I've tried a few times and they always come out like okay, but we're gonna try anyway, because I love enchiladas, but I just, you know, maybe I'm not the right person to be making them, but I'm gonna try anyway because it sounds good. So we're gonna do that. I actually feel good. A lot of times I tend to run out of steam around this time in the late afternoon because I just pack a lot into the first part of the day, but since we were at the beach and, you know, it was just a fun time, I feel like I actually still have a little bit of energy. So we're gonna make some enchiladas, and maybe even while those are baking, I will work on some projects.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb.
So that dinner was so good. I actually kind of surprised myself because I didn't have big hopes, because the other times I've tried to make them in the past, they've come out like okay, but not great. But I thought these were really good. Obviously not authentic. I used to work at an authentic Mexican restaurant when I was in college, and That food was really good. This was not that, but for me, throwing it together in my kitchen in like 10 minutes, it was really good. I'll try to link the recipes. Like I said, I used ground turkey that had just simple, like the packaged taco seasoning already on it, and it had some zucchini and onions in it too, and I made that a couple days ago. And that's what I used as like, instead of the chicken that's in the recipe, that's what I used. I subbed it for that. And I used the canned salsa. So lots of cheats here because we love cheats around here. But I did, while it was baking, make some really delicious lime crema just to put on top. And I think you definitely have to make that. If you're gonna make it, you gotta go all the way. Make it with that too, because it definitely, there were so many flavors. It was really good. I think it's always nice when you surprise yourself and a meal just comes out extra good. So definitely hit the spot tonight. Also, by the way, when I was at Target, I of course walked through the Target spot section, and they had some new candles for the summer, and I got this one. It's honey macadamia, and it smells so dang good. It reminds me of something. I think it reminds me of one of the Anthropologie candles, Capri Blue candles, or maybe a different Anthro candle. But it smells like an Anthropologie store is the deal. So highly recommend it if you are looking for a good summer candle. See, I'm a big fall candle person. I love pumpkin candles, don't we all? But especially like pumpkin bourbon candles are like my jam. They're so good. But I have trouble finding good summer scents. But this is great. But I'm definitely ready for a nice long shower after my beach day. So I think I'm gonna kind of wind down. I'm going to light my new candle. Thank you so much for following along with me these last 2 days. I am new to vlogging, and I love watching other people's like life in the day vlogs. It's so funny because it feels like it shouldn't be interesting, but I always really enjoy it, and seeing everybody's sort of like little daily habits and all of that stuff. So I hope that this was somewhat interesting, somewhat fun, and I appreciate you coming along with me today. So anyway, I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic week and you have a lovely day, and I will see you next time.
Beyond gravel, beyond all.